Bucket pattern in astrology explained, TheAstroKing. Bucket pattern. The bucket pattern is a distinctive planetary distribution pattern in Western astrology where most planets are gathered within one half of the birth chart while a single planet stands apart as the handle. This isolated planet becomes the primary outlet through which the individual expresses the concentrated energy of the entire chart. Like a bucket handle carrying the weight of the container, the handle planet often becomes a major focus of personality, motivation, and life direction. What is a bucket pattern? A bucket pattern is a chart-shaped configuration where 9 planets are grouped together within approximately half of the zodiac, 180 degrees, while one planet is separated from the group on the opposite side. The isolated planet is known as the handle planet because it acts as the singular focal point, through which the entire chart energy is expressed. This pattern creates a strong sense of direction because the individual often channels many different experiences through one dominant planetary function. 9 planets cluster creates a concentrated area of internal energy and focus. Handle planet acts as the main outlet, focal point, and expression pathway. Directional energy creates a strong sense of purpose, ambition, and motivation. Unique identity. The handle planet often becomes highly significant in personality development. Why bucket pattern matters. Astrologers consider the bucket pattern important because the handle planet often represents the individual's approach to life and the way they interact with the world. The concentrated planetary group provides resources, talents, and experiences, while the handle planet directs those energies into a specific area. People with this pattern often feel driven toward a particular goal, role, or area of expertise. Core structural breakdown. To identify a bucket pattern in a natal chart, astrologers examine the distribution of the planets. 1. Planet cluster. 9 planets are located within approximately 180 degrees of the zodiac. 2. Isolated planet. 1 planet is separated from the main group on the opposite side. 3. Handle function. The isolated planet becomes the focal outlet for the entire chart. 4. Direction theme. The handle planet shows where energy is projected and expressed. Bucket pattern geometry. The bucket pattern creates a visual shape similar to a container with a handle. The planetary cluster represents stored energy, experiences, and abilities, while the handle planet represents the direction in which these resources flow. The handle planet does not operate alone. It carries the combined influence of the entire planetary group. Container side represents accumulated abilities and internal resources. Handle planet represents the main expression pathway. Opposite area often shows themes that attract attention or require development. Chart focus. The handle planet becomes a major interpretive key. The importance of the handle planet. The handle planet is the most important feature of the bucket pattern. Astrologers study its sign, house placement, aspects, and condition because it describes how the person channels the energy of the entire chart. A well-supported handle planet can become a powerful tool for achievement, while a heavily challenged handle planet may represent an area requiring growth and awareness. Strong handle planet creates confidence, direction, and effective expression. Challenged handle planet creates lessons and areas requiring development. House placement shows the life area where energy is expressed. Sign placement shows the style of expression. Bucket pattern versus bowl pattern. The bucket and bowl patterns are related because both involve planetary concentration, but their expression is different. Bucket pattern. One isolated planet acts as a handle and outlet. Bowl pattern. All planets are contained within one half of the chart without a separate handle. Bucket pattern creates direction. Bowl pattern creates self-contained focus. The handle planet makes the bucket pattern more externally expressive. Strengths and potential challenges. The greatest strength of the bucket pattern is its ability to concentrate many different planetary energies into a single direction of expression. The handle planet provides a clear pathway through which the individual can channel talents, experiences, and motivations. People with this pattern often develop a strong sense of purpose because they naturally organize their abilities around a central theme or objective. The main challenge is over-identification with the handle planet. Since so much energy flows through one planet, the individual may neglect other parts of the chart or rely too heavily on one approach. Strong sense of direction and personal purpose. Ability to focus energy toward important goals. Clear expression of personality through the handle planet. Ability to organize many skills around one central theme. Potential challenge. Becoming too focused on one area of life. Potential challenge. Ignoring unused talents represented by other planets. The handle planet interpretation. The handle planet is the key to understanding a bucket pattern. It represents the main outlet through which the person experiences and expresses the combined energy of the entire chart. Astrologers analyze the handle planet by considering its sign, house placement, aspects, and planetary condition. The handle planet often becomes a defining feature of the individual's personality and life direction. Sun as handle. The individual expresses energy through identity, leadership, creativity, and personal purpose. Moon as handle. Emotional needs, intuition, and personal connections become the main focus. Mercury as handle. Communication, learning, analysis, and information become central themes. Venus as handle. Relationships, beauty, creativity, and values guide expression. Mars as handle. Action, ambition, courage, and competition become major outlets. Jupiter as handle. Growth, teaching, exploration, and wisdom become important. Saturn as handle. Responsibility, discipline, structure, and achievement become defining themes. Handle planet by house placement. The house occupied by the handle planet shows the life area where the individual directs the concentrated energy of the entire chart. First house handle. Strong personal identity, independence, and self-expression. Fourth house handle. Focus on family, emotional foundation, and inner security. Seventh house handle. Expression through relationships, partnerships, and cooperation. 10th house handle. Strong ambition, career focus, and public achievement. 11th house handle. Expression through groups, communities, and future goals. 12th house handle. Focus on spirituality, imagination, and hidden dimensions. Example: step-by-step bucket pattern interpretation. Consider a hypothetical birth chart with the following planetary distribution. Planet cluster: Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune are located between Cancer and Capricorn. Handle planet. Pluto is located alone in Aries on the opposing hemisphere. Interpretation. The chart contains a strong concentration of energy in one area, representing accumulated talents and experiences. Pluto as the handle planet becomes the main outlet through which these energies are expressed. This person may channel their abilities through transformation, research, psychology, leadership, or deep problem solving. Pluto's Aries placement suggests expressing the chart energy through independence, courage, and personal empowerment. How to interpret a bucket pattern in a natal chart. When reading a bucket pattern, astrologers focus heavily on the handle planet while still considering the entire planetary group. The handle does not represent the whole personality by itself. It represents the pathway through which the complete chart energy is directed. 1. Identify the 9-planet cluster. 2. Locate the isolated handle planet. 3. Analyze the handle planet sign and house placement. 4. Study aspects affecting the handle planet. 5. Examine the planetary group for supporting talents. 6. Interpret how the handle connects the whole chart to external expression. Bucket pattern in personal development. The bucket pattern often describes individuals who feel a strong need to direct their abilities toward something meaningful. The handle planet becomes a lifelong area of development. As the person understands and strengthens this planet's qualities, the entire chart becomes more effectively expressed. The highest expression of the pattern occurs when the individual uses the handle planet consciously, rather than allowing it to dominate unconsciously.